Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. Now this is a Bishop, the Tier 5 British SPG based on the Valentine tank chassis with a 4.5 inch howitzer, and this one is being commanded by 4423 Omicron, and he's located on the north spawn of Redshire. Now the Bishop is really tough and very accurate. Very tough hull, very accurate gun. And it's pretty fast firing as well. Now, Omicron's moving away from the Arty spawn point. The Griller's staying put, but he's getting closer. Now, the reason for that is that the Bishop, it may be very accurate, but it has a very short range, unfortunately. Which means if you're going to fire at the enemy, you need to get close to them. And usually that means following the heavy tanks. T-34 going by. And you can see that 4423 Omicron has actually got 2 marks on his Bishop, so he obviously plays it a lot and loves it. Right, well, he's found his firing position and he's now looking for the enemy. And an AMX ELC has been found and he's being attacked by that Leopard. But there's a T-34 and he's firing at that, round out, big hit, 193 hit points. Unfortunately, we lose the Leopard, but the enemy ELC goes down. And he's reloaded, ready to go again. Works out where the T-34 is going to be and puts a round right into his rear as he retreats. And he managed to get 113 hit points off that shot. Fires another round in just in case. And the T-34's gone. He actually hit him. He was still tracked. He was still there and he took him out. Right, going for a Panzer IV-H. Round out. And it's a kill shot. So that's 2 kills he's racked up in very short time. The battle's only been going less than 2 minutes. In fact, less than a minute and a half. Okay, KV-1. It's up on that rise. Near the rock, the center rock. Now, he's moving again. The one thing about the Bishop is you tend to move a lot more than other vehicles because you can't just sit in one position all the time. Because your range is so short, and you can see the range is so short, he can't hit that Churchill. That's why the reticule was bouncing around a lot. He was actually moving at the time. Now there's a Churchill there. Round out. And he hits it. There was no explosion, so we definitely hit target. But the reload's going through. And he's round out again. And, oh, this time round there is an explosion. Which means the Churchill moved. But there's a KV-1. And he's a lot closer now. So it should be a lot shorter time between the shell hitting the target. And he did hit it. 129 hit points off that shot. Now, it's very difficult now because he's in the dip. But he can still get around in there. And he does. 117. If he keeps hitting it, it's like death by slow cuts. The death of the 1,000 cuts. Finds another round in. This time it's a kill shot. 111 hit points. And the KV-1's out the game. Right, he's got a platoon mate in the T-34, the one who actually passed us earlier. And he's got to the gates of the castle. But unfortunately, the range is such that he can't actually reach that far at the moment. So he's going to have to move a bit closer. And that's a bit dangerous, but there's a T-67. He fires at it but misses. Now, he's got a 10.42 reload time on this Arty. That's quite usual for a Bishop. Sometimes they can have a 12-second when you're actually stocked, but as you improve and if you use things like consumables, premium consumables, and that's what Omicron's using, he's using pudding and tea, it does improve the fire rate of the Arty. And now he's got a T-67 sitting there behind that house trying to hide, and now he's backing up now, round out. Oh, he got a kill shot! I suspect that round landed right in the open cockpit of T-67 and wiped him out. Right, Churchill 3 taking fire, round out. And it's a kill shot as well, 140 hit points. One more, he gets the top gun. He's reloading. Okay, round in. Ready to go. And you can see, unlike other Artys, the Bishop does actually move about the battlefield. It has to get close to the targets. Now he's quite happy on being here on his own. He's got tanks nearby, his own tanks nearby. But he can also shotgun. The one thing about the Bishop is that that 4.5-inch howitzer is actually quite effective at close range. I should know. I've actually taken out a heavy face-to-face with that howitzer. The heavy got quite a shock when he received the shell. He backed into cover, and when he came back out, I'd reloaded and shot him again, and that time I finished him off. I think he was very surprised. Okay, there doesn't appear to be anything there, but his teammate in T-34 is moving forward. Just have a look. Teammate is Kubel 1223, I think it was. Sorry, Kubel 1232. And there's an AT2 sitting at the back of the map. Now, the thing is, the accuracy of the Bishop is such, if you can get the aim dialed in properly, you can actually hit part of the tank. And he's got the high caliber from that shot. He actually hit the engine deck of the AT2. He's dialed in fully, waiting to go. Have to work out where it's going to be now. Round out. And another hit. 77 hit points this time. That AT2 must realise he's in a world of trouble. He's got a Type T T-34 closing on him. And he's being fired upon by a very accurate Arty. Okay, the T-34 spotting. Now, needs to get this right, because otherwise that T-34 will be toast. Oh, T-34's gone. But so has the AT2. And that was a kill shot. Unfortunately, he lost his teammate in that exchange. But it's brought up his top gun. And there's still 5 enemy left. So at this rate, he could end up with a Radley Walters. Okay, now, another enemy was seen. Another tank destroyer in that direction. Unfortunately, he's only got 11 rounds left now. So he needs to be very careful and conserve his ammo. He's in a good position, because on this hill, you've got the trees to protect you on either side. Makes it difficult for the enemy to spot you. But what he's going to do is he's going to go down into the dip. There's the T-67. That's one of them. Okay. In fact, there's 2 T-67s there. One of them's been killed. He's out of range of the other one. You can see he's got a grey line, which means he needs to get closer in order to hit it. Now, he's knocked down that tree for cover. Normally, I wouldn't advise knocking the trees down, because if there's Arty in play on the enemy team, they might spot it. But it appears that the enemy here has been boxed in, and there he is. Oh, he's on the other side of the river, and they're knocking trees down as well. Dials in on the shot, and kills the gorilla. Oh, that's his 7th kill. One more, and he's got the Radleys. And we know that somebody knocked a tree down in that set of trees there. Oh, he got a hit. There was somebody there. There was no explosion when he fired that round in, so he definitely hit someone. That may be the AMX-13AM. It is! He's killed it! And that's his Radley Walters. And that was the last enemy. That was the Su-76. Oh my god. It's a Radley Walters. Let's have a look at the end of team stats for this one. End of battle stats. And it's an ace tanker for 4423 Omicron in the Bishop. He also picked up a Bruiser Medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 17 in that one. And he picked up a Radley Walters. He managed to kill 8 of the enemy team. That's more than half of them by an Arty. He also picked up a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the battle. A top gun for killing at least 6 of the enemy. And he picked up a counter battery fire medal because he took out both the AMX-13AM and the gorilla on the enemy team, which were both of the enemy Artys. So exceptionally good work. Actually, it was an AMX-13-105. I should apologise for that. It wasn't the 13AM, 13F3AM. But well done indeed. Let's have a look at the team scores. Well, 2,106 hit points of damage. That's right at the top of the table. 8 kills, again, top of the table. And base XP of 1032, again, top of the table. Fantastic work. Let's have a look at the detail report. 24 shots fired, 16 direct hits, 16 penetrations. That shows the accuracy of the Bishop 4.5-inch howitzer. It really is a monster. And if you can dial in the accuracy and dial in the aim on the target, you can actually hit a particular part of the vehicle. And like he hit the engine deck of the 82 by firing and letting the aim go directly onto the target. He did damage of 2,106 hit points of damage, and 1,663 of that was at more than 300 meters. So you can see some of the targets he got close to, very close to. He damaged 8 of the enemy and he killed 8 of the enemy. He also, on a standard account, earned 26,087 credits. If he'd actually had a premium account, it would have been close to 40,000 credits. After ammunition resupply and consumables, he had 10,087 credits spare, and he received 1,032 base XP, but it was ×3 for the first victory of the day. And because he entered the battle in a platoon, he picks up an extra 21 XP, bringing his total to 3,117. This was a really good round, and not only was it a good round, but he actually completed a mission. He completed the Gods of War mission, which is the SPG 13. SPG 15, I should say. So well done, 4423 Omicron. You proved that the Bishop, it may be a tiny little tier 5 Arty, but it's got a terribly big punch and can be very effective in the hands of somebody who knows how to play it. If you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in our next video.